We're a very old company, John, over 100 years, and we're famous for drill bits, but our legacy is really highly engineered industrial cutting tools. That was how the business started. The business has always focused very hard on benchmarking internationally, and my grandfather and my father and uncle travelled consistently and frequently benchmarking, seeing suppliers and competitors and pursuing the best available technology in the market.
It feels like the story of Australian manufacturing is so often about, falling back and contracting. And actually here we've got this incredible story of expansion and embracing technology.
Well, it's ingrained in our DNA, and we grew up with that philosophy. And part of the reason we were successful in drill bits is because we adopted a new technology in producing drill bits from our domestic competitor who was here at that time.
Right.
They used to roll forge the drills, and we adopted a grinding process that was more accurate and became the dominant technology in drill production.
How long did it take for that technology? That's actual plant and equipment.
It's incremental in the case of manufacturing because you can't just do it all at once. I think the key message there is those that invest prosper. Our competitor in that particular case sat on old technology and milked it for far too long and fell behind.
Yeah.
And that's always been a lesson that we've observed. And in our industry, we see it time and time again because there has been global consolidation.
Yes.
And largely those companies that were acquired or closed did so because of a lack of aggression in ongoing investment and new technology.
A lot of people, I think, they would immediately think of manufacturing as your typical assembly line, siloed approach to business. That's not how it feels at all. It feels like what you just said, that the technology assists every aspect of executing the business.
It's been a transition over a long period of time. So, for example, we've been on our current ERP platform for maybe 2 decades. Mm-hmm. We moved from a Unix server-based environment to a global ERP system, mm-hmm. and that progressed onto a cloud-based version. About 15 years ago, we started the journey with Salesforce after having some smaller CRM type products. That progression to cloud-based platforms has accelerated so dramatically that it's allowed us to take a more aggressive and progressive approach to information.
I've seen it in Europe, and I've seen it with Sutton here, that understanding the role of a consistent tech stack in accelerating that.
We have always taken a simple is better approach with our tech stack. If I look back over the last 10 years, we've, say, undertaken half a dozen acquisitions. And all cases, we've moved them in an appropriate period of time onto our ERP system. Mm-hmm. Most of these acquisitions are companies in, say, a $5 to $10 million turnover range. So their digital platforms are functional, but probably not at best practice or able to be scaled to the level that customers expect. Both the New Zealand acquisition and the UK acquisition, we moved them onto our ERP platform that is fully integrated with our Salesforce engagement layer that includes CRM, commerce, marketing, analytics, data warehousing. That all
We've
comes.
got Snowflake in there as well, I think, as
well.
well.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
So Cloudwerx is an integral partner in that regard, and it's been quite transformational for our business because the information you can provide internally and to customers is phenomenal. We're undergoing, some key projects at the moment to improve our data quality, master data management and PIM, product information systems, because we've got 20,000 SKUs.
I was going to say PIM in your world is PIM.
Yeah,
It's serious.
And even the PIM vendors wondering if they've bitten off more than they can chew. But the reality is customers and staff can be very inefficient if they're struggling to get the right information. And they've got to confirm specifications. Is it blue or is it green? And talk about productivity.
This productivity thing, this again is essential to what we're now facing with primetime AI. You're talking about the productivity of humans. There's an approach that is deeply human-centric that has spanned that now over 100 years, right, as technologies kept changing.
It's critical because the differentiator in the world today is actually the skills of people. We're embracing AI like everyone else. We're We're trialling it, trying to get our heads around it as a business and individuals. We always focus on the people in our business. The acquisition of the Mitutoyo brand in Australia, the Japanese measuring equipment company, we had the option, do we take the people or don't we? And we always take the people because they have the knowledge and the relationships and the skill. In terms of technology and AI, it's our ability to enhance their daily lives in their jobs that is incumbent on us from a tech point of view. We can't do anything without them.